Good morning, guys. Good morning. I woke up with a distinct impression that we are in a new place right now. We have gone through some kind of spin cycle, some kind of change, and I wanted to just do a reading. This doesn't really connect to any zodiac or anything like that. It's really about the process, really about the ascension, really about people transforming in their own ways. And so I want to just pull some cards this morning on what's going on with the journey. It doesn't necessarily even need to be specifically twin flame. It's just about people progressing, okay? There's something here that wants to be said. I got, I do my own readings every morning, and I got, I use this Denise Lynn deck that I like, Traveler, Sacred Traveler. And I got First Light. Beginning a new cycle. Grace and gratitude. Protected by angels. Fellow travelers. So that's why I'm doing this, because this is for the fellow travelers. This is for the fellow travelers on my path here. Had to move the fan out here. All of a sudden, as I was talking about this fellow travelers thing, woo, King of Wands, it got super hot out here. Not a hot flash. Just like there was no air moving. It was still. You know, like right before the tornado happens, right before the big storm happens, it got really still. The air in here got really still, and I felt it really strongly. So this is for fellow travelers here. And what is going on for you? I'm going to do a modified Celtic cross, which I don't do that much on the channel. I'm just feeling like brand new. We are going to have to go through something, though. There's something here that needs to be, the big storm needs to happen. The big storm needs to happen to clear the air. To clear the air. For some of you, it could be a fight. For some of you, it could be something big happening. I also got Tower in my reading this morning for myself. So I just want to, okay, that's enough shuffling. I also got King of Wands jumping out here, so he's here. All right, so on the bottom, Nine of Wands. This is what I'm talking about, the baggage getting blown away. All of this stuff, all of this pent up stuff about relationships or about how you do things, you're going to get some kind of big download, okay? Because here's the thing, it's no longer just me talking about this to you, it's fellow travelers, okay? It's a fellow traveler kind of dynamic. Ace of Cups, Sun, Four of Wands, right in the middle, wow. Wow. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Look at this, near future, immediate future. Fool. Chariot, moving forward. Three of Pentacles, we can work it out. I am not. Three of Swords here. These are the cards that clarify that Three of Pentacles up there. Again, three, but look at what's in the center here. I feel like this King of Wands is coming. Look at this, King of Wands, Queen of Wands is coming. This person who is dynamic, takes action, okay, can be twin energy, but it doesn't need to be. It's somebody, I feel like you guys are manifesting something on a higher level. The universe is telling you to stand up for yourself and move along at your own pace. If you've been resisting something moving really fast, or you've been resisting, there's some kind of trip here, some kind of trip. There's something changing here. Wheel of Fortune moving in your favor here. Okay, so here's you, Ace of Cups, Sun. That is First Light. That is literally First Light, beginning a new cycle, a brand new cycle here, a brand new cycle of love. It could be with this, it could be with, it's with somebody who is ready for you, ready to be with you. All the old stuff is getting blown away. This is the, okay, so this is what passes for the Tower in this reading, this judgment. And that's about a reconciliation with a past life soulmate. So I feel like you've done justice in the recent past. I feel like you've done the right things. You've made the right choices in terms of your spiritual growth. You've done the things that maybe were hard to do, that you didn't want to do, but you knew that it was the right thing. Opportunity, 4 of Wands. Wow, this is kind of an amazing reading. So what's going on here? You might have known this person for a really long time, right? Don't forget, this is past life. This is also stability. This is something that's stable. This is something that's real. Here's how this is directly impacting you. Wheel of Fortune, moving you forward in this, in the most gentle way possible, it seems. Fool, moving you onto your new path. Okay, moving you onto your new path. Ace of Wands in the near future. So Fool, 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is a brand new, passionate beginning. Outcome, 3 of Pentacles. You've already done the first layer of work here. All right, you've already done the first layer of work. What is the universe saying with the 7 of Wands? Oh my goodness. I feel like you've stood up for yourself, or you stood up for the thing that you know to be right, and you're being rewarded. Some of you have really stood up and said, I want legit relationship. I want to be, this is what I want it to be. And being in that energy, you are being rewarded for that. You're walking your talk. Yes. Talking your walk? No, walking your talk. You're walking your talk here, okay? So I want to clarify this 3 of Pentacles. Wait, you know what? Let's use this other deck here. I want to clarify the 3 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords, something ended. 7 of Wands. 8 of Cups, moved away from that. Temperance. Something ended. Wow, 10 of Cups on the bottom here. Something ended. There were endings. There were endings. That's what this is. The 7 of Wands here. There were endings. 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands. You walked away from something that was not good for you. Temperance. Temperance now is moving to reward you as you walk down this new path. You said no to the thing that's not loving. You've said no to staying on this path. 8, 9 of Wands here. You said no to that. You said, you know what? With grace and gratitude, I am protected by angels. I am moving down the road of true love. I am risking. You took a risk here. Some of you took a risk. And it ended something that might have been just part of what you wanted. Okay? All right, you might have, let's see, what's this Justice? 9 of Pentacles. Confident, stood up for yourself. Page of Pentacles. You know your values. You know what you want. Queen of Cups. I feel like, okay, what went on here is something like you did something that was really difficult to do. You stood up for yourself. Something ended that was not going to be good for you. Even if this is the same person. For example, this person might be married, or this person might be in some other way unavailable to you, and they offered you something that was sort of half-assed. Okay, they offered you something that was sort of not really up to the level of what you wanted. You've now moved into the place where you're doing things that are loving to self. And you said no to, like to an affair or something like that. You said no to that. You said, you know what? That's not going to be good and healthy for me. Doesn't mean I don't love you. Just means it's not going to be good and healthy for me. And so that's not a road I want to walk down. And so what happens is that road that was kind of difficult or was fraught with a lot of pitfalls, You took a risk and said, or you're going to take a risk and said, that's not who I am. I only do things that are loving to self. I only do things that honor, that have grace and gratitude. I only do things in high vibration now. That's it. And you will be rewarded for that. Ace of Pentacles. Got the 10 of Cups over here. This past life soulmate will come in now. It could be, for some of you, this person that you turned down, or this thing that there is some pain around this, okay? You might have turned down somebody, to go on a trip with them, or you might have just felt like this was not the right thing to do, and so you said no. That triggered something in the universe to bring in the thing that is what you want. So all this time you might have been believing that you don't deserve what you are asking for, and you have finally come to the place where you do deserve it, okay? And you said, you know what? I really love you, but I don't think that's the right thing for us. It's certainly not the right thing for me. And voila. The universe is absolutely forgiving and learning. I feel like that ending could have been with another person too. Honeymoon, calling in your soulmate, chemistry. I feel like this ending, you could have gotten a trial run with another person, and you were just like, no, I'm not doing that. And then you got an offer from the person you wanted, and that raised the stakes, okay? Got an offer from somebody who you wanted to be with, that raised the stakes, and you were like, you did the same thing. You were now confident because you knew, like, oh, guess what? I said no to having an affair with somebody, or I said no to something that wasn't loving to self. And that ended, okay? That ended. These Three of Pentacles makes me feel like it's around some kind of third party compromise, okay? And you didn't compromise, or you're not going to compromise. And so what you're doing is you're standing up for yourself, and you're walking away from that, and the universe goes, guess what? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It was really hard to do. It's going to be really hard to do. But you passed. You passed the test. And forgiving and learning, honeymoon, calling in your soulmate, what you're saying to the universe is, this is what I want. Four of Wands. I want to be with someone who is who's also in ascension, who's also in high vibration, who's also doing things that are loving to self. That's what I want. You walked away from someone who was, I feel like that Nine of Wands is like so past, that Ten of Swords, it's like, yeah, there was an ending here with a situation or with another person that forced you to walk your talk, and you did it. And now you'll be rewarded. All right, I just wanted to do this quickie little reading here. This is on the table here, moving forward into Four of Wands. Now you're on a new path. What I just said, the Wheel of Fortune moving things forward, Fool. Because you've assessed what you truly value. And you know what that is? Unconditionally loving to self. That is some kick-ass good stuff, people. All right, there's your reading. I don't know who that's for, but that's for somebody who needs to know that they did the right thing. Yep. Okay. I don't know who that's for. There you go.